Softball season is beginning to wind down, and the TBC Eagles are playing the first of their two final home doubleheaders as they're taking on the Mighty Banians from New College of Florida. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching TBC Eagles softball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. The Banians come into today's play with a record of 7 wins, 29 losses, led by head coach Allison Bermudez and her assistants Hunter Stellato, Cheyenne Nunez. And Trinity Baptist College has a record of 2 wins, 18 losses on the season, 1-3 in NCCAA South Region competition, led by head coach Ray Regulacion. In the circle, you see Kylie Duhigg, and we'll tell you more about Kylie in just a bit. This is the batting order that Duhigg will face for the Banians. Leading off, third baseman Tiffany Lepick. Batting second in center field, Keasia Waters. Batting third behind the plate will be Madison Garcia. The pitcher, Madeline Dutton, will bat fourth. Batting fifth at first base is Carrie Ann Maitland. Batting sixth, playing second base, Jalissa Ledesma. Ella Krasuski will bat seventh. She's in right field. Delani Navarro's at short. Cameron Lee is a designated player batting ninth, and not in the lineup but playing left field will be Abigail Gregory. They'll be facing Kylie Duhigg in game number 1, most likely Piper Young in game number 2. Kylie Duhigg will make her 13th appearance, 11th start, no wins, 10 losses. She has pitched 53 innings, 8 complete games, 111 hits, 107 earned runs, 68 walks, and 10 strikeouts. And the first pitch to Tiffany Lepick is upstairs, and that's 1 ball, no strikes. These two teams met down in Sarasota a couple of weeks ago, and New College got the sweep over Trinity Baptist. Duhigg ready, and the pitch. And this one misses a little bit outside. We do have a lot of wind here this afternoon, so do ask for your pardon with that sound of the wind blowing into the microphone. 2 balls and no strikes. And Duhigg delivers and misses a little bit outside, and that is ball 3. Lepick comes in batting .419 on the season, 1 homer, 9 runs driven in. Ball game just underway. Pull up a chair. A lot of softball action for you here on TBC Eagles. The 3-0, that caught the inside corner, and that is strike 1. Duhigg ready with the 3-1. And Lepick draws a walk to start the ball game. Leadoff hitter is aboard. In left field is Carlin Payne for TBC. Morgan Wells is in center, and Ellery Magatha is in right. Time called. Little conference down the third base line. At third base is Piper Young. Ebony Medina is playing short. Taylor Foster at second base. And senior Kennedy Williams gets a start at first base. This is senior day here at Trinity Baptist Softball Complex. Ashley Shaw behind the plate, and the first pitch to Keasia Waters is in there for a strike. Waters is hitting .376, no homers and 1 run driven in. She has a runner at first and nobody out. Top of the first, ball game just underway. Duhigg delivers, a bunt shown, but the ball is popped up. Williams giving chase, but can't quite get there in time. Morgan Wells, our other senior on the roster, is in center field. We'll have a senior ceremony for you between the ball games. No balls and 2 strikes. Duhigg working to Waters, and the pitch. Check swing. Did she go around? And no, says the home plate umpire. That is ball 1. So the count's 1-2. Indians are batting .286 as a team, and they've hit a total of 10 home runs. The 1-2. And that one misses just a little bit above the letters, and that evens a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. In case you're wondering about Tiffany Lepick at first base, she is 5 for 7 in stolen base attempts. Counts 2-2, and Duhigg delivers and gets strike 3 called on the inner half of the plate. Good pitch by Duhigg, and there is one away. So a leadoff walk followed by a called strike 3, and it brings up Madison Garcia, the Banyan's catcher. Garcia's hitting .297 this season, 1 homer and 12 runs driven in. First pitch smoked into left field, a base hit. That ball took a funny hop on Carlin Payne, but she was able to snag it and keep Lepic from advancing any further. But a good, solid single to left on the first pitch to Madison Garcia. So 2 on, 1 out. Cleanup hitter is also the pitcher, Madeline Dutton. We'll tell you about her pitching numbers a little bit later on, but at the plate, she's hitting .342. Big power, 7 homers and 24 ribbies for the Banyans. And the first pitch is in the dirt, gets away, and both runners will advance. And that will go as a wild pitch charged to Duhigg. Lepic takes third. Garcia advances to second. So 2 runners in scoring position for team's leading RBI hitter at the plate, Madeline Dutton. Duhigg ready. 1 ball, no strikes, and she gets a strike on the outer half. Counts even at 1-1. Dutton had stepped out. Now she's ready. Duhigg checks the signs and delivers. High fly ball, right field, should at least score a run. It is caught by McGatha in right center. Lepic will tag, and she will score, and the Banyans jump on board first on the sacrifice fly off the bat of Madeline Dutton. And as happens quite often, the leadoff walk comes in to score. There are 2 outs, and also on the play, Garcia advances to third. The wind is blowing in, so it's going to hinder fly balls to the outfield. Carrie-Ann Maitland, the batter at the plate with a runner at third and 2 outs, batting .171. The first pitch is just a little bit high. No homers, but she has driven in 4 runs. Leadoff walk, strikeout, a single, and a sacrifice fly following a wild pitch. The 1-0. That one is outside. So again, that leadoff walk, and then pitch in the dirt helped get Lepic to third, and she scored on the fly ball. Dutton did exactly what she's supposed to do, get the ball in the outfield and bring a run home. Maitland takes ball 3. There are a couple of bases open, and Jalissa Ledesma is the on-deck hitter. 3 balls, no strikes. Duhigg is ready. And the pitch. And taking all the way is Maitland, and that is strike 1. First of 2 here this afternoon. Absolutely beautiful weather. Temperatures right around 70 degrees with a hard breeze blowing in from center field. We'll cool off a little bit as we go through the ball games, but the skies are going to stay very clear according to the forecast. Maitland draws the walk, and that's the second one issued by Duhigg. First one is already scored, and Jalissa Ledesma steps in. She's hitting .333 on the season, no homers and 9 runs driven in. There are 2 outs. Ashley Shaw relaying the first and third signals to the defense. We'll see if Maitland has any thoughts of running. She hasn't tried to steal a base yet this season. First pitch, bunt shown. Pitch was a little bit outside. However, Ledesma went a little too far, and that's strike 1. Kennedy Williams playing in at first base. Piper Young playing close at third. Eagles do have 2 outs. No balls and a strike. And a pitch to Ledesma. High fly ball, shallow center field. Morgan Wells makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The leadoff walk comes in to score, and the Banyans leave 2. After a half inning, New College leads 1-0. We'll keep it right here as we give you the batting order for Trinity Baptist College. Leading off will be center fielder Morgan Wells, a senior on senior day here at TBC. Taylor Foster will play second base. She's batting second. Batting third is the third baseman Piper Young. Cleanup hitter Ashley Shaw will bat fourth. Ellery McGatha made a nice running catch there in right center field. She's batting fifth in right field. Ebony Medina, the shortstop, will bat sixth. Batting seventh is Carlin Payne playing left field. Batting eighth, Kennedy Williams at first base, our other senior on the roster. And Kylie Duhigg, the pitcher, will bat ninth. And they will face pitcher Madeline Dutton. And Dutton comes in with a record of 1-7, a 7.25 ERA. Dutton has pitched 90 2/3 innings. She's allowed 138 hits, 81 runs, but only 73 of those earned. She has walked 40 and struck out 56. Dutton in the circle here in game number 1. Sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida, not too far away from Sarasota, the hometown of New College of Florida. First season of Banyan's athletics in any sport. We saw the baseball team here a few weeks ago and split a doubleheader with Trinity Baptist. Basketball team came up here as well, both men's and women's. They're already looking like they've been around quite a while. They have some good athletics going on at New College of Florida in Sarasota. The defense behind Madeline Dutton. Left fielder is Abigail Gregory playing center. That's Kiasia Waters. Right fielder is Ella Krasuski. Around the infield, Tiffany Lepick is at third base. Delaney Navarro, the shortstop. Jalissa Ledesma plays second. Carrie Ann Maitland at first. And the catcher is Madison Garcia. Morgan Wells will lead things off in just a moment. Wells hitting .281, but like we've said many times, she's hit the ball a lot better than her average may show. She has homered once and driven in 6. She's also scored 4 times. Has a double to her credit. And the first pitch from Dutton is a fastball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Eagles hit the ball very well on Monday. They just had some trouble finding some openings. Sage Butler went deep for the second time this season. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball taken on the inner half for the strike. Morgan Wells from Homestead, Florida, also played volleyball all 4 years here at Trinity Baptist College. A ball and a strike. And Dutton delivers. There's a tapper. Wells can run. It's going to be a tough play for Lepick, but she made it look much easier than it looked right off the bat. Charging in and making a solid throw to get Wells, who runs very well. So now, and second baseman Taylor Foster, switch hitter. She'll bat left-handed. She doesn't necessarily go righty to lefty or lefty to righty. She'll bat whatever she feels like doing at the moment. 1 out, base is empty. Foster takes the first pitch high, and she's hitting .218, another one who can run. She's driven in 2. She has scored 4 times. Likes to put the ball on the ground and leg it out. She does that quite well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one got the outside corner. My mistake, 1 ball, no strikes. Now 1-1. Not the first mistake I'll make. And here's the 1-1 to Foster. That one is in the dirt. She's ahead in the count, 2-1. Piper Young waits on deck. Josh Harris working our camera for us again this afternoon. Marilyn Gordon back on the stats, and you can check those live stats. Just go to our schedule page, scroll down to the ball game, and click the live stats feed. 2 balls and a strike. And Foster did not pull the bat back in time, and that's called a swing, and that's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That number 4 you see on your screen, that's in honor of senior Kennedy Williams. And not quite on your screen, but off to the left a little bit, near the on-deck circle, is a big number 22 for Morgan Wells. After the foul, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dutton takes a long look at the signs, and she's ready. Here's a 2-2. Good swing by Foster. May have chased one up a little bit, but if you're not sure, go after it. She got a piece of it to foul it off. Count remains 2-2. Fantastic weather out here. A little bit on the cool side with the wind blowing, but otherwise gorgeous. The 2-2. High pop foul, and that one is into the bleachers and out of play. Of course, the TBC students will be out here very soon. They're just now getting out of classes. Baseball team tomorrow will go to Denmark, South Carolina to start a 3-game series with Voorhees College. 1 game tomorrow night and a doubleheader Saturday afternoon. Here's a 2-2 from Dutton to Foster. Hit pretty sharply but pulled foul. In case you haven't heard or seen the update yet, the doubleheader against Edward Waters has moved from Tuesday evening to Monday evening, April 8th. We will still start at 5 p.m. So we're going to play Edward Waters on Monday. I have updated the schedule page just a little while ago. The 2-2 to Foster, taken high for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foster giving Dutton a very good battle. She's fouled off a few and now worked the count full. If nothing else, she'll make Dutton work to get this out. Here's the payoff pitch. And got her swinging at one up and in. And Dutton wins that battle with her first strikeout of the afternoon. So 2 outs with the bases empty for Piper Young. She is TBC's leading run producer with 11 RBIs. She's also homered once and is batting .231. Another one that's hit the ball very well all season. Only 5 strikeouts. She's just hitting into tough luck, and she's having a lot of good plays made on her. Big swing and a miss. And we apologize for the wind noise. Can't really do much about that. No balls and a strike. Dutton takes a long look. Now ready. Foul tip into the mitt, and that's strike 2. And Dutton is throwing smoke to Piper Young. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Got her swinging. 2 strikeouts to end the inning for Madeline Dutton. Eagles go down in order, and after 1, it's 1-0. We'll be back in a moment. After 1, it's 1-0 New College of Florida. Kylie Duhigg starts her second inning of work facing Ella Krasuski, and that one slipped out of her hands. That's where Bob Euchre's Harry Doyle would say just a bit outside. Krasuski's hitting .292. No homers, 3 runs batted. 1 ball, no strikes, and a swing and a miss. A good fastball by Duhigg. Counts even at 1-1. Delaney Navarro and Cameron Lee are the next scheduled hitters, then the top of the order. Krasuski, the right fielder, 1-1, shows bunt, drops it down. Young charges, throws to first. Taylor Foster covering in time. 5-4 on the putout, on the bunt attempt. Excellent defense, and there's one away. That throw took Foster into the baseline, and she did a terrific job staying with it and holding on to the ball. That was a tough play. 1 out for the shortstop, Delaney Navarro. First pitch, fastball right down Broadway. She's hitting .157. 2 runs driven in. 0-1. Wind starting to howl again. Change directions too. High fly ball. That'll stay on the infield to Ebony Medina for the out. Wind started out blowing straight in from center field. Now it's blowing more across from right to left. 2 outs, bases empty. The designated player, Cameron Lee, at the plate. Lee is hitting a .194. No homers, 2 RBIs. Her first pitch from Duhigg is at the top of the zone for the strike. Shout out to Sports Information Director Cameron Williams of New College of Florida. Cameron and I always have some good communication as we hook up. And this will be our last meeting of the 2023-4 season. Pitch misses outside. We look forward to seeing the Banians back here in Jacksonville for soccer, basketball, baseball, and softball again next year. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive into the gap. That's a base hit. McGatha will cut it off and hold Lee to first base. Nice line drive from Cameron Lee. And she's aboard with 2 outs. That's hit number 2 for the Banians. Tiffany Lepick led the ball game off by drawing a walk, ended up scoring on the sacrifice fly from Dutton. So 1-0 Banians, 2 outs with the runner at first, top of the second. And Lepick takes one downstairs, a good block by Shaw. Cameron Lee got herself a very nice jump off first, but put on the brakes. Lee is 2 for 2 in stolen base attempts. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball misses outside. Duhigg got the first 2 outs pretty quickly. A bunt attempt and then a pop-up. Single by Lee, and Lepick is ahead 2 balls, no strikes. And Duhigg with the pitch, taken all the way for the strike. That ball had some nice movement away from the left-handed hitter. Counts 2-1. Long look by Duhigg, now ready. There's a tapper towards short. Medina with a nice scoop throw to first in time. A 2-out single, but a runner left at first. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Banians. Bottom of the second, Ashley Shaw will lead it off, followed by Ellery McGatha and Ebony Medina. Dutton's first pitch to Shaw, high pop foul, and that one's out of play. Dutton had a 1-2-3 first inning with 2 strikeouts. 1-0 in favor of the Banians as the Eagles bat in the bottom of the second. Shaw very fast, a lot of room on the ground up the middle. She takes this one a little bit inside. Counts even up at a ball and a strike. Long look by Dutton, now ready. High pop up on the infield. 2 there to make the play, and the shortstop, Delaney Navarro, puts it away. 1 out for right fielder Ellery McGatha. .300 is a batting average for McGatha. No homers and 6 runs driven in. Eagles have played 20 games. The Banians have played 36. There's a hot ground ball. That's a fair ball inside the first baseline. McGatha will stop right there on a really nice play in right by Krasuski, who was shaded that way, got to the ball very quickly. First base hit for TBC. Right down the line, probably over the bag. It was so close I had to wait for the umpire to make the call. Here's Medina, the Eagles shortstop. Batting .235, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. First pitch, Medina drops down the bunt. Only 1 play, and his ball's thrown away. McGatha will head to third. She will stop right there. That's going to be an error. They would have had Medina at first. Eagles catch a break, and now they will try to cash it in. An error all the way, putting McGatha at third. Credit Medina with a sacrifice bunt, and she is aboard. Medina also took second on the overthrow. Carlin Payne now with a chance to drive in a run. Carlin Payne a chance to drive in the game-tying run. Second and third, 1 out. Infield in at all 4 positions. Payne drops down the bunt. There's no one covering first. That's going to be a base hit. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. Krasuski came in from right to take the throw, but too late. Eagles have the bases loaded and Kennedy Williams at the plate. Williams normally a reserve player. Senior day, though, she gets the start. She is looking to drive in the game-tying run. Bases loaded, 1 out, and time called. Williams looking for her first hit of the season. She is 0 for 4, but she has drawn a walk. A walk here would tie it up. And the first pitch. Good swing, a little late. She hit it hard, but foul. No balls and a strike. Good swing by Williams. Now the 1-strike pitch on the way. Check swing at a pitch a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Kylie Duhigg waiting on deck. Big opportunity for the Eagles. They had second and third with 1 out. Now bases loaded. And a 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. A little late. Williams is swinging the bat well, but her timing, again, she's batted only 4 times. 5 if you count the walk. Timing a little bit off, but she's swinging the bat very well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch for Dutton and a foul ball. Contact by Kennedy Williams. Inning started with a pop-up. McGathis singled. Medina reached on a sacrifice bunt when the throw went astray, and Carlin Payne bunted her way aboard. Williams digs in, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees. And Dutton has her third, and that came in a big spot for her and the Banyans. Brings up Kylie Duhigg, the Eagles pitcher. She's hitting .256. She has driven in 5. Big opportunity to at least tie the game. That ball's drilled but foul. Duhigg out in front of that one. No balls and a strike. Duhigg usually makes pretty good contact. Base hit to the outfield would certainly score 2. Medina runs very well. She's at second. The 1-strike pitch drops down the bunt. The tag will be applied, and that ends the inning. And it goes as a fielder's choice to Duhigg. And McGathis tagged out 2 unassisted to retire the side. Eagles load the bases with 1 out, but do not score. And after 2, it's 1-0 New College. And hold on. Umpire says we're going to come back to the field. And the call was a foul ball hit the batter in foul territory. So let's see if Duhigg can take advantage of another opportunity. She does have 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. And Dutton delivers and got her swinging. Well, it goes as an extra strikeout on the record of Dutton. Eagles, though, again, they load the bases with 1 out, but come away empty. Now, after 2, it's 1-0. Well, the Eagles had a big opportunity but could not push that tying run across. And the Banyans come to bat in the third, leading 1-0. The leadoff walk to Lepic in the first. She came around to score. Bunt, throw to first. It is not in time. That is Kiesha Waters with the bunt single. Leadoff hitter aboard. Foster covering. Williams made the play, but the hustle by Waters gets herself a base hit. Madison Garcia singled in the first inning. 1 for 1 with a runner at first now and nobody out. There's a hot shot into center field. She has seen 2 pitches and gotten 2 hits. And Waters goes all the way to third, never hesitating. The Banyans in business with 2 on and nobody out. Fourth hit by the Banyans. Madeline Dutton, the big bopper at the plate. Sacrifice fly, RBI in the first inning. Now that missed opportunity for the Eagles a half inning ago looking large right now. Nobody out, runners at the corners. Garcia at first, not going. First pitch high, throw down to third to try to get Waters, but she knew what was going on. Garcia 3 for 3 in stolen base attempts. Shaw and Wells, the two catchers on the Eagles, they both have good arms and like to throw the ball. Medina and Foster are both playing away from second base. Makes it easier on the base stealer. Bunt shown, runners going, the throw will not be made. That's a stolen base for Garcia. Now Dutton has two in scoring position with nobody out, and a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Counts 1-1. There's a drive into right. That'll score 2. 1 run is in. Another runner, no, actually will be stopped as McGatha made a terrific throw. However, an RBI for Dutton, a base hit. Banyans lead 2-0. And the Eagles had a good opportunity in the bottom of the second. Did not score. Garcia goes first to third on the play, or second to third. Dutton aboard at first, Carrie-Ann Maitland at the plate. That's a strike at the knees, a throw to Foster. Almost got away and into right field. Foster made a great adjustment and a pick. Dutton is 6 for 7 in stolen base attempts. Pitch was called a strike. Time called. Infield conference inside the circle. Another reminder, the doubleheader against Edward Waters has moved to Monday evening, 5 and 7 p.m. And then Trinity Baptist will finish the season taking on Fort Valley State and Albany State, both in North Georgia. Oh, I forgot. Eagles are going to visit Florida State College at Jacksonville on April 16th. Those games in Georgia are April 26th and 27th. Good swing by Maitland, and she fouls this one back. Counts 1-2. And a pitch low and inside. Dutton takes off. She will steal second. The throw almost got away from Medina. That's stolen base number 7 on the season for Madeline Dutton. Two balls, 2 strikes. Maitland now looking to possibly drive in 2. Nobody out. And low and inside. New College will be at St. Thomas University this coming Tuesday, April 9th. Then at Florida Memorial University on Wednesday the 10th. So a couple of tough doubleheaders coming up for the Banyans. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got her swinging, and Maitland chased one outside, and there's one away. Brings up Jalissa Ledesma. Flew out to center her first time. Banyans are at the University of Fort Lauderdale on April 12th, and her next home doubleheader on the 16th against Warner, that's at Warner University. That one's popped foul into the net. Go MightyBanians.com and TBCEagles.com. One out. Runners at second and third. One run is in. Ledesma trying to make it 2 or possibly 3. And the pitch. There's a fly ball to center. Wells will make the catch. A runner will tag. Here's a throw to the plate, a little bit off the target. Ledesma does get a sacrifice fly to drive in Waters, or Dutton rather, and the Banians lead 3-0. Banians getting the runners in scoring position and doing what they need to do to get the run home. Ella Kraszewski tried to bunt her way aboard in the second. There's a looper. She's checking her swing, and it turns into a base hit. The throw to the plate is late. Runner taking second. She is safe. Umpire saying that Foster didn't hold on, and Coach Regulacion wants to come out and talk about that call. It's an RBI single for Kraszewski, taking second on the throw. She tried to check her swing and looped one into left. And it looks like that call has been overturned and the out recorded at second base. That'll go 7-2-4 on the putout. And that's why I use an eraser. We'll take care of the scoring between innings. It's 4-0 Banians. Now we had to wait a moment. We had a big gust of wind, had to protect the equipment. We'll tell you about that last play in just a moment as Wells fouls first pitch straight back. It is 4-0. Eagles batting in the bottom of the third. Banians ahead. They got 3 in the third inning. And Wells with 2 really good swings, but just a little late on them. No balls and 2 strikes. An RBI single for Kraszewski. The call overturned at second base, so it goes down as the base hit. The RBI, the run scores, 7-2-4 on the putout. 2 strikes to Morgan Wells, 0 for 1. And she takes this one upstairs. Wells started the game for TBC with a ground ball to third. Nice play by Lepic to get a hustling Wells at first base. Wells, Foster, and Young, the scheduled TBC hitters. They have just 1 hit so far. The 1-2, a tailing fastball, tailed a little too soon and too much, and it's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Dutton misses just below the knees to fill the count. Wells had 2 good swings, 2 foul balls, and now worked the count full. Dutton just 1 hit in 2 innings so far. The 3-2. High fly ball. The wind is going to knock that one down and is off the wall. Wells around first. On her way to second. She's going to keep on going. There will be a play at third, and she is safe with a triple. Without the wind, that's a home run, but Wells has a leadoff triple. The Eagles have a runner at third with nobody out. Tough play out there in center field by Waters. It tipped off her glove and then hit up against the wall. Foster now, an RBI opportunity. Went down on strikes her first time. Wells at third. And the first pitch to Foster. She pops this one straight back. Getting into the later afternoon hours, and the fielders looking more towards the sun. Very bright sunshine, blue skies, no clouds anywhere around. Makes it a little tough to see the ball up that high. 1 strike to Foster. Pops up the bunt attempt. It is caught. Wells will have to hurry back to third. One out. Brings up Piper Young. Also went down on strikes in the first. Eagles left the bases loaded in the second. They got a leadoff triple, and now 1 out. Wells at third. Young trying to drive her in. Line drive and a base hit, and a run will score. The throw will go to first. Not in time. A charging Trzeski made a really good throw, and Young, busting it all the way down the line, beats it out. We've seen many times right fielders throw the ball to first, and sometimes with success. Wells will score. It is now 4-1. Hit number 3 for TBC, and Ashley Shaw's at the plate. Young was taking off. She's going to have to get back, and that's going to be an easy double play. Catch made by Maitland, and she flips to a covering Jalissa Ledesma to retire the side. Eagles, though, get a run on 2 hits. Nobody left. After 3, it is 4-1. Eagles got the run. It is now 4-1 in favor of New College of Florida. They will have 8, 9, and 1 due up in the top of the 4th. Navarro, Lee, and Lepic facing Kylie Duhigg. 3 innings pitched, 4 runs, all earned. She's allowed 6 hits. She has walked 2, struck out 2, and her first pitch is high and inside. Eagles are swinging the bats. Had a lot of trouble, tough luck hitting on Monday. Found a couple holes in the third and got their first run of the game. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. That one slipped out of Duhig's hands, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and this one is inside. That's ball 3. Long look by Duhig. And 4-pitch walk to start the 4th inning. Good to see the TBC Eagles men's basketball players coming out. Cheer on the softball team. Xavier Rose, Brandon Hill, among others. Runner at first, nobody out. Cameron Lee at the plate. She is 1 for 1. Navarro at first. Bunt shown and a strike called. Navarro leading off first base. She's 1 for 3 in stolen base attempts. And a pitch is a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Banyan's got a run in the first, 3 in the third. Duhig delivers and gets strike 2 right down the middle. And Lee nods her head in agreement. A ball and 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter, Cameron Lee. Lepic on deck. And that one misses inside and counts even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball, right center field. McGatha makes the catch. Runner bluffs, draws a throw, and there's 1 out. Brings up Tiffany Lepic, the leadoff hitter. 0 for 1, but she has walked and scored. One out with the runner at first. Duhig's first pitch is right down the middle. No balls and a strike. And a fastball misses outside. Counts even at 1-1. 1 out with that runner at first. The leadoff walk. Lepic trying to at least advance the runner. The ball's in the dirt. Navarro took off. That will be a wild pitch. She's now at second with 1 out. Two balls and a strike. Tiffany Lepic at the plate. And she takes one up and away. Lepic has driven in 9. Now a chance to make it 10. She's ahead 3-1. There's a drive in the right. That's a base hit. Now, Navarro had to hold up on the low line drive, made sure the ball got through, so she will stop at third. Banyans, though, have runners at the corners with 1 out. Kiesia Waters at the plate, bunted her way aboard and scored in the third. She is 1 for 2. That was the first of the 3 runs New College got in that third inning. Williams and Young now playing close at the corners. Waters not showing bunt, and she's hit by the pitch. That will put Lepic at second and Waters at first. And it brings up the number 3 hitter, Madison Garcia. She is 2 for 2 with a stolen base and a run scored. Garcia has driven in 12. She has a big opportunity here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Williams very close at first. Young in front of the bag at third. The first pitch misses low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bleachers starting to fill up now as the Eagles student body now out of class. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. There's a ground ball towards short. Medina does not come up with it, and a run is in. It's going to be an error on the shortstop. Credit Garcia with a run batted in. Navarro scores. Another leadoff walk comes in. Lepic at third, Waters at second. Dutton at the plate, and 1 out. Madeline Dutton has an RBI in each of her first 2 plate appearances. Takes the first pitch for a strike. A sacrifice fly in the first and an RBI single in the third. She's also scored a run. It's now 5-1. The 0-1 on the way. Ground ball towards third. Young has only 1 play to throw to first is in time. On the play. Trying to see about the call at first, and they're going to say safe. No. Lepic scores. It'll go as an RBI for Dutton, her third. The run is unearned, but it counts just as much. Waters now at third. Garcia at second. Drive down the left field line. That ball is pushed foul by the wind. Maitland got a hold of one. The wind's blowing pretty hard. Knocked the ball down and pushed the ball foul. There are 2 outs. One strike to Maitland, who has walked and struck out. That one is in the dirt, blocked by Shaw. Carrie-Ann Maitland has driven in 4. Chance to tack on a couple of more. She can get one into the outfield. High fly ball, left center. That ball is going to be on the ground. 2 runs will score on the single from Carrie-Ann Maitland. Both runs unearned. 4 runs have all scored in the inning, all of them unearned. But it is 8-1. Jalissa Ledesma at the plate. Maitland, a sophomore from Plantation, comes through with a 2-run single. And Duhig's first pitch is in there for a strike. Ledesma, a sacrifice flyer last time up. Nothing out of 1 officially. 1 strike pitch. High fly ball, right center field. Wells will make the catch, and that ends the inning. That's the 3rd time Ledesma has flied out to center, but the Banians get 4 unearned runs, and after 3.5, lead it 8-1. Bottom of the fourth, the Eagles now trail 8-1. Ellery McGatha, Ebony Medina, and Carlin Payne at the plate. Dutton has been pretty good, and she's gotten some defensive help as well. She's pitched 3 innings, allowed just the 1 run. It is earned. 3 hits. She's walked 1 and struck out 4. First pitch was up and in. That's ball 1. McGatha 1 for 1, a base hit her first time up. And the 1-0. That one's in there for a strike to even the count. As you see, the wind likes to push that camera around a little bit. Monday, we had hardly any wind at all. Today, the wind just doesn't want to make up its mind whether it wants to blow or not. Keeps going on and off. That's been the case all season, too. And a strike called on the outside half of the plate, and it's 1-2. McGatha trying to start off a rally. TBC needs to go to work, trailing 8-1. The 1-2. And that one in the dirt. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dutton's doing a good job both in the circle and at the plate. She's driven in 3 runs herself. And the 2-2, swing and a miss. That is her 5th strikeout. 1 out, base is empty for Ebony Medina. No official at bat. She reached on a sacrifice bunt when the throw to first got away. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch. Good, hard fastball right down Broadway. Might be one of the hardest that Dutton has thrown today. She's looking for her 2nd win of the season. She has a 7-run lead. The 1-strike pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Dutton now ready. Good swing and a hard foul, and that one went into the New College dugout. Struck one of the players. Hopefully everybody's all right. It looks to be the case. Went into the doorway. I don't think Ebony could have placed the ball any better than that. A ball and 2 strikes. Everybody's all right. That's good news. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. A little late on the heater, and there are 2 away. That is strikeout number 6 for Madeline Dutton. Brings up Carlin Payne. She is 1 for 1, bunted her way aboard in the 2nd. That's when the Eagles loaded the bases with 1 out, but did not score. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch to Payne, swing and a foul ball. 0-1. And time called. Both umpires want to have a discussion. Not sure what they're talking about. And I'm told that Coach Regulacion wants to know if the batter hit the catcher's mitt, and she did, and that'll be catcher's interference. Eagles get a base runner. That charges Garcia with an error as well. Eagles have a base runner with 2 outs and Kennedy Williams at the plate. Williams called out on strikes the first time up, and the first pitch. And she's swinging the bat well, but the timing's a little bit off, and it's 0-1. One strike to Williams. Payne, good speed aboard at first. And that one is upstairs. Payne got a very good lead. Once that ball leaves the pitcher's hands, the runner can break contact with the base. She got herself a really good lead. A ball and a strike, 2 outs. The 1-1. Popped up and out of play. Ball and 2 strikes, and Kylie Duhigg waiting on deck. Counts 1-2. Williams back in the box. Playing her to hit the ball the other way. Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Madeline Dutton, 7 overall. Eagles get a 2-out base runner, but that's all, and after 4, it is 8-1. We go to the 5th, 8-1 in favor of the Banyans. And it's 7, 8, and 9 due up. Krasuski, Navarro, and Lee. Duhigg with the first pitch. It is a little bit inside. Ella Krasuski is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Got that ribby single in the 3-run 3rd inning. That ball is fair down the left field line. Krasuski around first, on her way to second. She will keep on trucking towards 3rd. Here comes a throw. It is not in time. That's a leadoff triple for Ella Krasuski. That ball clearly fair, not by much, but fair it was. Brings up Delaney Navarro. Runner at 3rd, nobody out for Navarro, who has walked and scored and also popped up. And another conversation. Don't know what they're talking about. And it looks like they're going to send Krasuski home. See if we can get an explanation on that. What was the call? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, okay. All right, what they're doing is they are calling Krasuski back to the box, saying she was out of the batter's box when she hit the ball. And now Duhigg get another opportunity at the leadoff hitter, and this one is fouled off. For a moment, I thought they sent her home because she had gone back to touch home plate. And now the count is 1-2, so take the triple off the board. And Duhigg another chance again to get this leadoff hitter, and this pitch misses upstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes. So we've had an overturned call and now discussion that turned a triple into a redo. And a 2-2. High fly ball, shallow left field. Medina with the diving attempt. It is a base hit for Krasuski, her 2nd of the day. So the triple becomes a single, but the leadoff hitter is aboard. So runner at first and Navarro at the plate. The call was she was out of the box in foul territory, and that's why she came up and was not called out. First pitch driven into center field, a base hit for Navarro. That is hit number 10 overall for the Banyans, and Cameron Lee is 1 for 2. She has 2 on with nobody out. And the first pitch, bunt being shown. It's dropped down. Duhigg will throw to first, and the ball is dropped. Runner's down, and another run will come in, and everybody is safe. It's going to be an error on Foster covering first. Sacrifice bunt credited to Cameron Lee. For the moment, that run is unearned, pending on what happens the rest of the inning. Also on the play, Navarro goes first to third. It is now 9-1, and in the 5th inning, the 8-run lead. Tiffany Lepick at the plate. Nobody out, 1 run in. High pop-up, shallow left. Carlin Payne makes the catch. Here's a runner coming in. The throw is not in time. Another unearned run crosses, and it is now 10-1. That is a sacrifice fly and an RBI credited to Lepick. 1 out with the runner at second as Lee also advanced on the play. And the first pitch to Waters is upstairs. Waters has scored twice. She has bunted her way on and been hit by a pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Runner took off for third, but she will head back to second. 2 balls, no strikes. Eagles will have 9-1-2 due up. Now trailing by 9. And this one is low and inside. Two balls and a strike. That one's drilled down the left field line, but foul. Evens a count at 2-2. Asia Waters steps back into the box. The 2-2, high fly ball. That's toward the gap. That's going to hit off the fence. A runner stops at third. Nope, she's going to keep on coming. She had slowed down, but then Lee comes in, and it is now 11-1. Waters with the RBI double off the fence. Not for the win. That ball might have had a chance. Madison Garcia at the plate. That one's driven down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Here comes Waters. She will score. That's going to change those runs earlier for Krasuski and Navarro to earned. No matter what they count as, though, they're on the board. Garcia with her second RBI of the day. Waters scores. It is now 12-1. Dutton has had an RBI all 3 times in the batter's box. First pitch is up and away. Sacrifice fly, a base hit, and a ground ball. Each time drove in a run. 1 for 2 officially. That one's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and Garcia will take third base. And time called. Eagles infielders will meet in the circle. At the conclusion of this one, we'll stop the feed. We'll start up a brand new one. We have the Senior Day ceremony for Morgan Wells and Kennedy Williams in between games. And then we'll have the second game of this afternoon's doubleheader. Two balls and a strike to Dutton. Here's a 2-0 and a strike called. Pitch on the way, and this one is upstairs. Runner at third, one out. 4 runs are in, and this one misses outside. That is ball 4. Brings up Carrie Ann Maitland, who had a 2-run bloop single in the 4th. She is 1 for 2. And the first pitch, fastball, misses high. One ball, no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. That's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And pitch on the way. That one is in the dirt. Runner will take off to second. And now there are 2 in scoring position. It'll be a wild pitch charge to Duhigg, and time called. And we'll pause here ourselves. We'll be right back. Ready to resume with Carrie Ann Maitland at the plate. She has runners at second and third, 1 out. 12-1, New College leads. We're in the top of the 5th. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one is down the middle for the strike. Maitland taking that one all the way. Counts 3-1. That one's drilled down the left field line. 1 run is in. Another runner around third. Dutton will score. That's RBIs 3 and 4 on the day for Carrie Ann Maitland. It is now 14-1. Jalissa Ledesma at the plate. She has flied to center 3 times. The second one brought home a run for a sac fly. There's a ground ball to short. Medina will flip the second for one. Relay throw not in time. Good job by Williams getting off the bag and hauling that one in to keep Ledesma at first. Fielder's choice. And a 6-4 put out at second. 2 down. And it brings up Ella Krasuski, who started the inning with a base hit. Two outs, and Duhigg delivers. High pop-up on the infield. Medina will make the catch. That ends the inning, but another big inning for the Banyans. They score 6. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 14-1. Bottom of the 5th, the Eagles trail 14-1, and Madeline Dutton, looking for the complete game victory, would be her second win of the season. 4 innings, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Kylie Duhigg, one of those 7 strikeout victims at the plate, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. Duhigg, Wells, and Foster, the scheduled hitters. Again, game 2 will follow about half an hour after this one ends. We do have the senior ceremony in between. 1 strike pitch. High pop-up. Hits the very top of the net. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Duhigg. Strike 3 called at the top of the zone, and there's 1 away. That's number 8 for Dutton. Brings up Morgan Wells, who tripled and scored in the 3rd. She is 1 for 2. And a pitch. Ball's hit pretty sharply. It's snared and again gets through. Thought for a moment that the shortstop, Navarro, had caught it on the dive, but the ball's into left field, and Wells has her 2nd hit of the game. Number 4 for the Eagles, and Taylor Foster is at the plate. 0 out of 2. Wells, good speed at first. And the first pitch to Foster. Drop down the bunt. The only throw will be to first. They do get Foster. Wells advances. Credit Foster with a sacrifice bunt, and there are 2 away. Piper Young, a chance to drive in her 2nd run of the game. She is 1 for 2. Got an RBI single in the 3rd. That drove in Wells, who had tripled to start the inning. Wells is at 2nd. There are 2 outs. And that one is in the dirt, and Wells saw that one on its way to the ground, and she took off in a hurry. So that'll be a wild pitch. down to their final out unless they can rally. Wells at third. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes to Young. There's a chopper towards short. A nice scoop and a throw to first, and that's the ball game. Navarro picked the short hop and made the throw. Final score, New College of Florida 14, Trinity Baptist College 1. Madeline Dutton, the complete game victory, 5 innings. She allowed 4 hits, 1 run, it was earned. She walked 1 and struck out 8. She is now 2-7 on the season. And Kylie Duhigg takes the loss at 0-11. Updated team records. New College of Florida now 8-29. And TBC is 2-19 and 1-3 in South Region competition. Well, that's it for game number 1. We're going to stop this feed, start up a new one in just a little while for game 2 between the Banyans and the Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching TBC Eagles on YouTube.